everything is a humiliation ritual. And I don't mean like on the internet here and there. I mean, every facet of life is slowly turning into a humiliation ritual. Like, prime example, look at modern dating, especially like on the apps. Like, if you saw the charts or whatever, most people, men specifically, get like 100 rejections for every one match they get. Hang on, can I find stone? Ooh, there's... Oh, I forgot my crafting table! So do you know what that does to a person? Like, their self-esteem and whatever. Just every day. But they design the apps in a way that makes them super, super addicting. Oh! I'm stupid, bro. Okay. And because it's in the business's interest to not have you meet a good person for you, because if you meet someone that you're gonna marry on Tinder and spend the rest of your life with, then you have no reason to keep using Tinder. Hang on, should I? I want to try the new weapon. So then they lose one of their customers, so that's not profitable for them. So they have to design and condition everything to keep you hooked on the app as long as possible, all the while continuously, quote unquote, shaming you by you never getting any matches. And then, of course, they design like paid programs and plans for like, if you buy this, we'll promote your account more. But like statistically, I mean, everybody knows this, that you're just better off not using the apps at all, but they make them again so addicting. There's such a possibility that like, what if the next girl you match with is your soulmate or whatever? But number one, probably not, and number two, you're probably not even gonna match like with someone that's not a bot or who's not looking to sell you OnlyFans or whatever. Let me just sort this out. But this goes even further, like in the modern, and I don't like saying this word, but job market, everything is also a very, very long process of shaming you, basically. Because if you saw the horrors of LinkedIn, like some people, young people, and not just regular like laborers, actually qualified people, well, quote unquote qualified, because they have college degrees, but most colleges are becoming more and more meaningless as we speak. But yeah, qualified people that like in the 20th century would have a job guaranteed for them, like straight out of college, are now applying to hundreds and hundreds of job positions and not getting anything. And it's not even that employer standards are getting higher and higher, which they are. Hang on, let's try this. What? How does this work? Get here. Come here! What? Bro. What is this weapon? Yeah, it's not just that their standards are getting higher and higher, but also so many job listings. Why is it glitching so much? Like, what? This? Yeah, I'm sticking to the axe, bro. I'm sorry. So many job listings these days are fake. Not like, it's very, very hard to get the job position. No, it's like the job position doesn't exist. Oh, there's lots of animals here. Okay, I'm just gonna... Oh, village! Nice, but I don't want to go there just yet. I want to take this slow, so I'm just gonna make a house. The job positions don't exist at all. It doesn't matter who applies. Jeff Bezos could apply and they wouldn't give him a job because the job simply doesn't exist. And they do this not because they're evil or whatever, but because, for one, it gives them insight into the market of people looking for jobs, which can help them gather data for other positions that they need to fill. And two, because in some aspects, it makes their company look better if they're quote unquote searching for more people to join the company, aka expanding. But that's just like, big corpos or whatever, big corporations like Tinder and generally big corporations that like are searching for people to hire. But us day-to-day little blokes have also been conditioned to shame each other, to control each other, which this isn't a new thing, by the way. Like, people have been shaming each other for, since the dawn of humanity, which actually, it does have some uses. Shaming or public humiliation is in sociology called a negative sanction, which basically means society does something to you that you don't like to punish you for behavior that they deem inappropriate, which in the past was like used since everybody had to do their job. They're like, everybody had to fill their role or the society would fall apart, like during the Middle Ages or whatever. Most societies, or well, the least developed ones, were one bad harvest away from famine. So then, if you, I don't know, wanted to write poems all day or whatever, people would shame you because, well, oh my god, shut up! Because, well, they needed you for farming and protecting your little village. So it's not coming out of malice, it's just coming out of necessity. But today, with the rise of social media, like, shame culture has become so prevalent that it doesn't matter what you do. Sooner or later, someone is gonna find it shameworthy. And it's not even like, since we're a post-scarcity society, it's not even like if you didn't fill your role, you know, if you didn't do your job well, so you're effectively endangering others, like in the past. Now it's just, you know, if they don't really fuck with you, because people have become more atomized in modern society. Before, everyone had a unified culture. Everybody was watching the same shows. Everybody was talking about mostly the same things. Now everyone has their own little corner of the internet. It's far, far easier to get someone pissed off at you. And I'm not talking about myself here. Like, I with my other content, I know very well what I'm doing. I'm just talking about general people who are just like there. And again, with the algorithms benefiting interaction, like engagement, rather than positive reviews, it's effectively optimal to do stuff that will get you shamed and then by proxy people that agree with you shamed, which then causes fights in the comments, which then blah, 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 everyone's shaming each other and generally, yeah, not fucking with each other, but that's not what I'm talking about today. So basically everything's a humiliation ritual, but what can you do about it? I'm gonna look for some sand to make windows. But yeah, what can you do about it? Well, I have developed like a method, a strategy to help you cope with it, because realistically, what am I doing? I'm just a guy, you know, playing Minecraft, talking into a mic. I'm not gonna change anything about the world. But you don't have to change anything about the world. Well, if you can't, sometimes it's enough to just change yourself to cope with it. So I have developed this strategy or technique called shame maxing, which I'll just give a definition real quick, but I just want to clear up what it's not. Basically, shame maxing is the practice of intentionally putting yourself in shameful situations in front of others to raise your tolerance to shame, which will then make you less affected and less easily controlled by shame. And let me just clear up what it's not. Gesture maxing is a brain rot word, which basically means making fun of yourself to try to like impress girls or something at the club, you know, self-deprecating humor to try to appeal to people. This is not that. You're not doing this to impress other people or to have them like you. You're doing this so you can be less susceptible to the control of shame and less affected by it. Number 2, this is also not... Oh, hang on, I'm gonna kill this guy later. Why is it glitching so much? This is also not like clout chasing, where some people, quote-unquote people, like Jack Doherty, if you know what I'm talking about, they like intentionally provoke people and stuff so they can get a clip, so they can, you know, become popular. Oh, yes. Yeah, so they become popular and so that they will get more money and get more revenue from it, because, you know, engagement is money, as we've covered. No, this is again not that. You're not looking for anything financial. You're only looking to increase your tolerance. And also, like, of course, you should not put yourself or others in danger or cause harm to yourself or to others, because, you know, that's bad. Don't do it, blah, blah, blah. Because, again, this is not that. This is not putting yourself in harm. This is only putting yourself in intentional, like, shameful situation so you can build up a resistance to it. Okay, let's make an... Oh, I forgot the golem. Whatever. I'll get him later. And everybody's strategy is, like, different. Hang on, where's my... Shit, where's my house? I think it's... that way? Oh, and also, yeah, I should clarify, it's not like a fetish thing. It's not like a humiliation kink. You're not doing it because you enjoy it. You're doing it so you can become more resistant to it. Yeah, because most people get me wrong when I explain it to them. So I just wanted to clear that up. So yeah, that's like my guide to coping with modern society. And I'm also gonna give you like a prime example of what I did, and it has to be in front of people. Like, you can't, there's no shame maxing alone in your room, because you have to feel other people looking at you like you're some sort of mentally disabled chud, which, okay, I am, but you're probably not. So you have to like really, and there's no like, I'm just joking. You have to be, at least while you're doing it, you have to seem completely like committed to it, fully serious. Oh my god. Is that... Oh, I found it. Nice. Did I just make like a circle around this mountain? So yeah, I'm just gonna give you an example now of what I do, but this is just like for you. I usually, when I do it, I usually do it like in public. Let's watch.
Oi, oi, oi. Baka! Don't make Baka angry. Gambare, gambare.
Now that was embarrassing, wasn't it? Well, that's just the shame maxing lifestyle. What is that? Is that a horse? Oh, I thought it was some fucking entity or something. I don't have any mods installed. So yeah, this is gonna sound autistic, but you can imagine it as like a video game, you know?
My life is like a video game, trying hard to beat the stage, all while I am still collecting coins.
Where basically, the more you do it, the easier it becomes, because you're getting more and more resistant to it. And I should just clarify, you should still act like moral and be a good person and whatever. Shame maxing just helps you ignore people who just want to shame you for thinking differently than them, or companies and the leaders of society who control you through shame. So yeah, that's it. Like and subscribe, I guess. I don't know. This is just something I've been thinking about, and I'll finish this next time. See ya.